I have learned so many things from this opportunity. Things about myself, things about who I want to be, not only as an individual, but also as a provider. It's helped me pinpoint skills that I need to fine-tune and skills that would be beneficial to develop. This experience has showed me little things that I should be thankful for, things that I took for granted, not realizing what a blessing they truly were. From this experience, I have also learned there is no such thing as too humble. While the Honduran people seem to lack materialistic things, their relationships with family, friends, and even strangers flourish. They may have dirt floors and a roof that leaks when it rains, but they have each other. They have riches that no money can truly buy.
Each morning we arrived at clinic, we were greeted by more than 100 people who had been waiting for hours to see the American doctors. Our makeshift clinics were tucked away in villages far from the main road. Some of the homes were made from concrete, while others were made with sticks and mud covered by a thatch roof. As a Spanish-speaking provider, I had the opportunity to connect with patients and counsel them about their health. Things we take for granted in the United States, such as vitamins, Tylenol, and Motrin, are highly sought after in Honduras. My experience with Mercer on Mission has made me appreciate many of the things that I have taken for granted and has given me a new outlook on caring for my patients.
Honduras is such a beautiful country. While we were here, we not only experienced the natural beauty of the country, but also the warm and welcoming nature of the people. We were given the opportunity to experience giving much-needed healthcare to people who are pretty much forgotten by society. We experienced how loving and generous people can be, even when they don't have much according to our standards. We experienced a different culture, which has without a doubt left a mark on all of us for the rest of our lives.
We felt welcomed from the moment we arrived in Honduras. Hotel staff, HOI, Mercer, and the patients always greeted us with a smile on their faces. We also felt appreciated. Each patient voiced about how happy they were to have us there to help them, because some had not seen a doctor in years. We also felt blessed by being on this trip. We have the luxury of having clean water, air conditioning, adequate housing, and easy access to medical care in the U.S., while our patients do not. By the end of the trip, we felt grateful to have had this experience and will forever cherish being able to help those in need.
There are many parties that contributed to making this trip possible, but just to name a few, we need to thank Fundesur immensely for their sponsoring and support of our day-to-day needs. We also could not have made it through the trip without Leslie, our in-country coordinator and leader. The language difference between our group and the community was not the only barrier we had to overcome. Leslie acted as our bridge to the people in regards to culture, beliefs, and daily living. And finally, this would not have been possible without our translators. They worked tirelessly the entire trip. Without their skill, our team could not have carried out the mission we came to Honduras to do.
One of the most common themes throughout this trip was lack of access to clean and safe drinking water. We frequently asked patients to drink more clean water or ask them to clean wounds using purified water. It wasn't until a couple days into the trip that we realized that most of the patients we were seeing could not follow our advice simply because they did not have access to clean water. This has inspired a few members of the team, myself included, to try and work with Mercer on Mission and likely the engineering school to plan a trip to some of the same villages that we visited with the goal of bringing clean drinking water to those communities.
to our experience in Honduras, we found a renewed gratitude for things we take for granted here. We've encountered real-world problems, like lack of sanitation and lack of clean water. We've seen the harsh environments that some of these Honduran people live in. Yet we've also seen the smiles on their faces, their laughs, and their warmth and hospitality. We knew the importance of healing our patients, but here we realized the significance of truly caring for them. We discovered the impact of communication, hard work, and humility in learning to touch the lives of strangers just as they touched ours. And that is something we will never forget.